Hello beer tubers and welcome to the Master of Hoppets Grand Christmas Calendar of 2019. Today joined by Brett
of NYC
and
Tobias, Major of Macros.
Yes, we're doing a Christmas calendar again, and this Christmas calendar is quite different to any Christmas calendar we've done so far because we're working with three different web shops: Beer Dome, Best of Beers, and Kiosk Web Shop, and they've provided 8 beers each for us to try. But we have no clue what it is. No. We're going to go in blind, and per request, this Christmas calendar is done the way of the Danish beer Christmas calendar on TV, made by Nethuddle with Carsten Bertelsen. And this is a Christmas calendar they do where they try 24 different beers in one day. So we're going to be trying 24 different beers today for this Christmas calendar, and we'll see how it goes. Mm-hmm. And per the tradition of the TV show, every Advent we have food and schnapps, akvavit as it's called in Denmark. And today is the 1st of December and also the 1st of Advent. So we have the Advent candle lit, we have akvavit, we have a beer, and we have some food. So this will be an interesting calendar. Hope you guys will enjoy it.
Starting with a blast.
So we're going to start off with a beer here. This is from Beer Dome, the 1st of December. So let's get this one unwrapped and see what they put in it. It's a can. We'll see. So Tobias, whilst I'm unpacking this, can you tell us what we're having food-wise?
Yes. So we have 2 different kinds of food on the table, and as per the tradition of the Danish Christmas lunch, we're starting with some fish. Peter and I are having, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, pickled herring with curry salad, and it's not a salad as tradition, but it's with mayonnaise, the Danish salad.
Mayonnaise and curry.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And Brett, what are you having?
I'm having like a traditional fish fillet. I'm actually not quite sure what kind of fish it is.
It's place often, but it varies a little bit. Yeah. And it's breaded and fried in butter.
Exactly.
And then on rye bread, and usually you'd also put some remoulade on there.
Yeah.
Brett doesn't. But
I'm not too keen on that.
Are you ready for the first beer? Let's see what it is. December 1st from Beer Dome. This is from Trent Tap Brewing Company in Alabama. This is a crazy start, man. And this is Colossus Awakes, a passion fruit triple IPA on 10%.
Hitting us hard.
Definitely starting with a blast.
Yeah.
So it says, the path of awakening is not about becoming who you are, rather it is about unbecoming who you are not. From Albert Schewitzer. Maybe we'll unbecome who we are not today with this.
Let's see.
10% doesn't say anything about hops or anything.
Holy Christ.
So, triple IPA with passion fruit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Interesting.
And we were just, before we started shooting the video, we were talking about it's nice if we get an IPA because that mixes with the fish, but triple IPA? Not really sure.
Passion fruit, maybe.
Let's get it poured here into the glass, see what we get. It's definitely hazy, so I think it's a New England haze bomb.
It's like, oh, it smells good from here.
Yeah. I wonder when it's canned. So whilst Tobias is also pouring this, we have some locally made akvavit, actually from my work. So where I work, we just started a distillery, and I haven't helped make the akvavit, but our distiller has, and one of the old factory workers from the local distillery helped make it. So Aalborg, the distilleries used to be run like it's like 500 meters from here.
Street.
Yeah. Like right across the street from here. The factory closed down in 2008, I think, 5, and all production was, that smells really good. All production was moved to Norway because it was bought up by a different company. But one of the guys who worked there helped us create a recipe for a very nice akvavit that we're going to be trying. And this is actually kind of a prequel because this hasn't gotten into sales yet. We're going to be the first people to kind of try it, except for the people visiting the bar and the restaurant at the brewery, because we serve it there as well. Yeah. So it's a traditional Danish golden akvavit. Some of the spices in there are, among others, dill and also cumin, which is very common. There's some other things in there as well, and then also some sherry. You just kind of pop it up. This is not the final bottle. You can also see the label. I'm going to put it up here. Right now we just have a name tag on it, so we know which one is the base. It's 38%. And we need this for the herring, especially, because there's a saying, when you have herring, the herring needs to swim. So,
Meaning that you need an aquavit.
yes. So it's called Double Day, which is also the nickname of our city.
Yeah.
It's called the Double Day, so I think it's a good name. So we're gonna be the first kind of taste testers of this aquavit.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you guys like aquavit? I don't.
So if it's well made.
Okay. Well, before the aquavit, I think we should start with the beer.
Yeah.
So, see if there was a can on it. No. But pours a very nice, hazy, golden yellow color. I mean, that looks like a haze bomb for sure.
Yeah. Smells like one from here.
Off-white head. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, really dank and passion fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells really good. Was it from Alabama?
Yeah.
I never heard of Trim Trap Brewing.
I've only seen it on some of the web shops.
It's like really lemony too.
Yeah, it's super citric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that smells really nice.
It smells really good.
You can't smell that there's a 10%.
No, it hides the booze very well.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer.
Merry Christmas.
Ooh, lots of tart passion fruit.
Yeah,
Actually.
it definitely tastes the passion fruit.
A little bit of hot burn, but really nice tart passion fruit flavor.
It's quite sour actually.
Yeah, it's like really sour passion fruit. It's almost like you cross like super fruited sour IPA or something like that.
Yeah.
Also a little bit of the malt bill I get.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a bready or
wheaty
malt.
Yeah.
And the hop, again, it's dank, but also really lemony, limey hops.
Super lemony, limey, yeah. Yeah, a bit of that slightly dank vibe too.
Yeah. Loads of passion fruit. Loads of tart pineapple too.
But at 10%, this one goes down fast.
And it's not boozy, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's actually a very well-made triple IPA.
And
Usually I'm not the biggest fan of triples, but...
And it's not because we have this like super cold, so it's just really well done. A bit sweeter in the aroma than the taste. The taste is definitely more citric and tart.
So, should we try the aquavit first on its own before we let the herring swim?
Yeah.
I think that we should see how it is. I've actually only smelled it, so I haven't tried it myself yet either.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can see it's golden. Smelling it. I'm definitely smelling the dill and the
Yeah.
The dill actually is quite nice because I think a lot of time cumin in Danish aquavit gets too much.
Yeah.
It's like loads of it.
It's super herbally.
Yeah. It smells pretty much what you expect from an aquavit, but with you can also smell like there's almost like an oaky tone from the sherry.
Yeah.
I also maybe strange,
Quite
but I
oaky.
get a bit of estragon.
Oh, I see that. Tarragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Smells pretty good. So let's try it. Double A.
Go.
Cheers. It's really smooth.
Oh, that's so nicely drinking compared to the
Other aquavits.
Yeah.
And it tastes like an aquavit, but it's not got that crazy like burning sensation.
No.
But it's also 38%. A lot of the aquavits otherwise are 45.
Yeah.
True.
But it just has a slight warmth when it goes down.
Yeah.
Mostly dill and cumin for me. The tarragon I definitely see, but I don't think there's tarragon in it.
No.
Again, I didn't really help make it, so I don't know. I know some of it, but I don't know all the herbs and spices that went into it. And then definitely like that touch of sherry. But should we let the herring swim?
Yeah.
And the fish fillet.
Yeah.
So this is going to be my first bite of pickled herring. It's very traditional Danish food that we have for Christmas. This is usually like the only time I have it, at least. Yep. Pickled herring. With some snaps. Skål! Og glædelig jul.
Glædelig jul.
This is how you usually have aquavit. You drink it with the herring. And the herring, it's kind of like, think of like if you pickle a vegetable, it's the same, but it's just fish. It's like sweet and sour.
It goes well with the fish.
Yeah. And it's definitely quite fishy. I mean, if you don't like fish to taste fishy, you might not like the pickled herring so much. As for the IPA with it, I'd say the IPA might be a little bit overpowering for the fish. It's like just on-roasted sour passion fruit. I think a regular IPA would be better.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a great IPA.
It's a very good IPA.
So, what do you guys think grade-wise?
I'm going 93.
I was thinking 92.
I was thinking 92 as well, like early 90s. I think it's a really good triple IPA. I'm not like blown away, but it's really well made.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that does it for the first episode
Yeah.
of the Master of Hobbits Grand Christmas Calendar. This will be interesting. So we're gonna finish this beer. We're gonna have our Arcade. We're gonna eat our food, and then you'll see us tomorrow for the 2nd of December to see how we're doing.
Yep.
So cheers, and thanks a ton to
Cheers.
Beer Dome and Sögås Distillery for the spirit and the beer. And we're gonna say cheers and see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. Cheers.
Cheers.